Captiva, South Seas Resort, the tide is extremely low. If you watched my earlier shelling videos, this was the tide line from earlier. Look how low the tide is. And there's really no shells right over there. So I know a lot of people, a lot of shelling channels recommend low tide. I don't. I recommend high tide.
The only time it's really been good is when at night, when the tide's really low.
Yeah.
Like opens up a stretch of like the sandbars.
Like sandbars, yeah, that's true.
There's no sandbars.
Low tide has sandbars. Like back at the Mad Hatter at that blind pass, I bet there was really good shelling right there because there was a lot of sandbars exposed. But we were in our fancy clothes, wasn't really dressed for it, so I am just gonna look through this high tide line from earlier, see if there's anything. So this is the resort area. They're starting to pull down all the water toys. I think that ends like at 6 or whatever. It's, what time is it, honey? 7:30? 7:30. Sun is setting. It'll be all the way down at 8:30. So let's see if we can find some shells. Let's see what we got here. I just was trying to avoid people. I'm trying to social distance, of course. Lots of people back there. There's people down here. That's a good fishing area. Alright. Here's an oyster. So you can see the shells are completely dry. There is a crab hole. Just a couple simple oyster and clam shells. I seem to have luck more at high tide than I do at low tide. To get some shelling in because tomorrow I think the hurricane is gonna hit us. I think we're gonna be rained out tomorrow. What? He's like, yeah. See that? That's coming to us. That's rain.
All the way to that rock pile over.
Yeah, we got rained out yesterday. Oh my God, we got stuck in the rain. We got washed out. That's when I wish I had a waterproof camera because that would have made an awesome video. I'm sure people were watching us from their hotel rooms saying, look at those fools. Yeah. Like that. That's rain right there.
Somehow we didn't think it applied to us.
It never applies to us. That's why we travel during hurricane season. We kept watching the news. They keep playing the same clip over and over. It's like, okay, get some new clips. And the news guy is interviewing tourists and like, these tourists don't even realize it's hurricane, that there's a hurricane coming. It's like, I'm sorry, we can't cancel our vacation. Non-refundable. Ooh, worm. Unless, I think like if there's an actual hurricane, then yeah, you can cancel. But I think it's like, it has to be like for sure. And the weather people are never for sure. You know what, don't quote me on it. I don't know what the rules are. Either way, we weren't canceling. Because that's what happens when you travel in August. You always run the risk of getting rained out. So if it rains, it rains. Look at that broken. It's a shark eye. I almost said snake eye. It's a shark eye. There's another crab hole. I didn't bring my bucket this time. I just have a little baggie because I'm prepared to run if it starts raining. Grab a coconut and run. Robert really wants to like open up a coconut. I don't think he realizes how hard it is. Okay. Alright, Robert. Isn't that a song? Now I have a song playing in my head. you throwing stuff at me?
No.
Alright. I just felt like you threw something at me. Oh, look at that. That's a nice find. And that's right next to it. Look at that. A very nice find. I think these are called turbans, right? Am I right? See, even in picked over old shell lines, you can find some goodies. Look at that olive right there. Alright, we are on Captiva Island, August 2020.